So, yeah. For those watching on YouTube, welcome back. No face cam, been sick. Sorry about that. I've done a lot of work. Boop. I has car now. Yay. Yeah. Anyway, what did I do off stream? I got this iron set up for eventually potentially being used. I walked over here because I realized I need a lot more copper than I planned. I finally got this built and ready to go. It just needs to actually let the iron in. What else did I do off stream? I think I did this off stream. I can't remember if I did this off or on stream, but this mess of stuff is just a bunch of things to get ready for oil. This is from a mod, the nanobots. They will help me build because they are always ready to serve. I know I built this on stream. This is just a gigantic mess. I built these on stream too. This is probably the only thing here that's not a gargantuan mess. Like, these circuits are not going to be enough. Like, I'm thinking that I want to have like a dedicated factory just for circuits over here, and then I'll put them down here or something. So I have to plan that out. But I know I did not do this off stream. This is just... That's already full again? Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's just my little solar panel making assembly. Nice and compact, I like it. Oh yeah, I also automated gray military science. It's definitely nothing too good. The gray science takes 10 seconds to make 2 of them, so they take 5 a second. And I only have 3 of them, as opposed to the 10 I have for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have 10 for red and green, but only the equivalent of 6 for gray. So I think what I was ultimately planning on doing for this was probably exploring a little bit. I have to get this copper hooked up to here because I don't think this patch of copper is going to be enough for my smelting array. And I'm going to need all that copper and all this iron for circuits, because I didn't realize when I was doing this just how copper hungry the game is. In the beginning game, you don't need a lot of copper, and then I began to finally realize toward the end game, you need lots of copper. Mid-game to end-game, rather, you need lots of it. This is where I wanted to put the radar. Oh, hang on, let me just pop out, switch to my bots of the heal things, there we go. Okay, where did I put my radar in? There we go. Boom, radar. Now I can see things. Thank goodness the enemies are on peaceful, otherwise I would have a horrible time. Switch to pollution, yeah. I would be getting attacked there. I'd be attacked from every base, basically. I am very happy I am not playing with enemies on right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to see how big these copper patches are, because I'm thinking about actually doing a train station for copper ore and bringing it to the smelters and expanding the smelters. Oops. I could also use a larger stone patch because I didn't realize how many bricks I'd need and how much concrete I'd need. That's a pretty... Alright, that's a more decent-sized patch than I thought. Ah, here we go. Oh, ow. Oh, hi, enemies. You're on peaceful, so you won't hurt me, right? Okay, good. Alright, I could probably... This is a lot of stuff around here. And a lot more enemies. Thank goodness it's on peaceful. Alright, so... Yeah, this seems like a good area to harvest. Between these two, at least. Get them both going into a train station and ship the ore down here. I will have to fix this spaghetti monstrosity. Probably stop my stone production altogether to make room for a train station. Or probably put a... The thing is, the train station's going to need to use this space. And that's just for unloading copper. I could move... I could move my steam over... Yeah, I can move my steam this way. That way I could have a train come in and unload here. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Oh, hey, hi, Rock. I finally got around to building a car. Make things, like, traveling faster. Ooh, this is good practice. I have never once fought enemies. But I did make an SMG and piercing rounds. I also made a rocket launcher, but I can't use it. So if I hit C... Ow! Stop it! Stop hurting me! There we go. Ow! Yay! I killed the spawner! If that was a set of enemies of any decent size, they probably would have killed me. Ow. I have got to stop smacking into random rocks. So I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this iron. I might smelt it on site and ship the plates down. Yeah, I might smelt it on site and ship the plates down to my bus over here. That would probably be a train line doing this, which means I'd have to do a crossing, which I've never done with trains before. I've just done loops where they go to a place, and then they finish, and then they go back to a place. Alright. So, I have to move all of these. How much power am I actually using? About half of it. Okay. Do I have the material? Yeah, I do have the materials to make a pump, so that way I don't need to shut the water off while I do this. Alright. I will have to move the coal line. Alright, stronger explosives. Oh yeah, that's another thing I did. I knocked out a lot of the research. There's not much research I can do until I do the blue science, which is circuits and sulfur. So I need to get oil going. But I'm just gonna knock out as many researches as I can, just to make things go smoothly. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention. I have oil started, basically. I have iron for the sulfuric acid, I have coal for the plastic, I've got steel for flamethrower ammo. I have ghost images for these pump jacks, because I had nanobots and I didn't want them to actually place anything. And these are where my refineries are going to be. I placed down one, just so I can get the images here. I have water being shipped in from here. And I'll figure out the rest of the processing when I actually get to it. But I will have plastic soon, which means I will have red circuits soon. Which means I can at least get started on the science. Can I make... I can't... I can make the boilers. I need 20 boilers. Let's just make the first 10. I'm going to do this slightly differently from the way it's done up there. It's just slightly more compact. Where do the thing go? There they go. Okay, so I'm going to have this... Yeah, I'm going to... Should I set it downward? Am I planning on doing anything downward? I might run a train. Yeah, I'm going to run a... Yeah, I'm going to run an iron plate train downward, so... What I will do is this. There we go. Now I need belts for eventually putting the burner inserters on, so... That... Red belt is what I have, and I have buckets of it, so I don't mind using upgraded belt for this. Plus, when I... the amount of coal I'm going to burn through once I actually start using those steam engines to their full potential is kind of ridiculous. And having the fast belt really helps keep pace. Those are both backward. Fuck me. God damn it. There we go. This is not your usual Safe for Work Factorio channel. I'll say that for damn sure. Fucking hell, I am never gonna be safe for work. Fuck that shit. White reach. White reach there either. That would ruin the power pole, which I don't want to do just yet. That'll still ruin the power pole. There we go. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of Factorio YouTubers and none of them curse. And cursing is something I like to do. Especially when I watch football. Like, oh my... When you're a Jets fan, it's very easy to curse. Let's just say that. Alright. I will get rid of you, just start with. So I get my power production actually going. Well, the thing is with Safe for Work streamers and YouTubers, the idea behind that is something you need to be able to listen to at work and not get in trouble. And generally at work, people don't like hearing a bunch of curse words. Sometimes people will be watching their favorite YouTuber, like, while they're babysitting or something, and they don't want the kids they're watching to hear it. Like, hear someone cursing constantly. Cursing up a storm like I tend to. So that's what I mean by safe for work content creator. Yeah, definitely not me. I want to hook this up to my power grid before I... Fuck my power grid. There we go. Alright, so now I have power running to my grid. So now I just need to go through the process of transferring everything over, which is going to be annoying. Let me just... Because I'm going to get rid of these power poles too, and I don't want this to lose its connection. Does that need to be a... Actually, no. Yeah, it doesn't. Perfect. Well, let's just start pulling the rest of this stuff off. The factory performance will suffer a little bit to start with, but it's fine. I'll live. Somehow. Landmines. For all the times I will explode things with landmines. See, shooting speed 3, sure. That's gonna take forever, considering how little gray science I make. Oh, I'm caught on a little pool. By the way, for those watching on YouTube, I am playing with a lot of mods now, as opposed to what I was doing last time, which was playing with no mods. The most prevalent one, which most people will know, is nanobots. So for example, if I place these ghost images and switch to my nano emitter gun, the nanobots will place it as long as I have nanobot capsules in my inventory. Construction bots, rather. So that's nice. They're just early game robots. They only take from your inventory, so they will never take anything from a logistics network. Which sort of balances them out, because you can produce them pretty easily. So, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just need the other 20 boilers. Hello, Nova. Welcome, welcome. I need 3 more of the boilers. That is a fantastic game to play. How are you liking it? I never did finish my stream playthrough of that game. Yeah. But yeah, I've beaten Hollow Knight a couple times. I've never fully beaten it, because to fully beat it, at least before the DLC, you have to beat a tough boss, and then after the DLC, you have to do a bunch of other stuff to get the next endings, and yeah. I cannot wait for Silksong. That's going to be such a fun game to stream. The Sims has never been too interesting to me. I prefer games like RimWorld. I know you like The Sims. Besides, can you imagine what crazy hectic household that would be? Like, it's hard enough living with me if you're family, let alone someone who doesn't know me. I would be a nightmare for Sims. RimWorld doesn't have multiplayer, does it? I'm pretty sure that RimWorld multiplayer is I think it's an in-progress mod, but I can't remember. Yeah, it does sound interesting if you do decide to stream it. I need the last 3. Oh, okay. I might think about RimWorld multiplayer at some point. No, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm moving my Steam power so I have room to run a copper train. And I don't think I'm going to get it from here, I think I'm going to get it from over here. Because this copper is just barely close enough for me to try to warrant belting it in. Because, yeah, through playing alternate save files, I've realized my mistake, and that 3 smelting arrays of copper is not going to be enough. I need a 4th array, which means I need even more copper. Matter of fact, I probably need even more copper than I'm planning for. Alright, now that doesn't need to go around stuff, that doesn't need to be an underground. But yeah, I'm literally just moving my power over. And I decided now is the time to do this, when I don't have tons of assemblers and oil refineries and chemical plants going. There we go. Wait, do I have... Oh yeah, I need 3 more of these boilers. Forgot about that. Because I definitely want to get the, Definitely want to get the oil going as soon as possible, so that way I can get solar... Well, I mean, I have solar panels already, but without the batteries to make accumulators, solar panels are kind of redundant. They give you a little bit of help, and then at night you're still screwed. And there we are, steam power is officially moved. So, task number 1 is done. Oh yeah, Nova, I didn't show you what I did off stream. I ghosted this image out for the next copper array. I basically finished the remaining iron arrays. I just need to actually put the last bits of belt in. I think I did this and this on stream. I put down a section for railroad tracks. I made this off stream, and then obviously I showed that to you on Discord. I'm getting ready for the the battery and accumulator making. Considering what I have to work with here, I have this much space, but I'll have to snake the batteries in or find a place to put them in. I also automated Gray Science. It's not a very big array. I mean, if I wanted it to be the same output as this, which is 1 every second, I believe, I have 10 of these and they take 6 seconds, so green science is actually quite a bit faster than the red science. So I think I've got like 2 red science per second and like 2.5 green science per second. But these produce 2 every 10 seconds, so they're basically 1 every 5 seconds. So if I wanted 1 every second, I'd need 5. And if I wanted it to be the same as red, I'd need 10. So I didn't do that because I'm not using the gray science too much. As you can tell, just to get it back to the science arrays, I'm having to do some tricky stuff. But my eventual plan is to smelt copper and bring the plates in. Or bring the ore in. I'm thinking about trying the smelting of iron and bringing in plates for the bus, and then using my copper arrays to actually smelt copper. Yeah, I know. That's one of the main reasons I'm just continuing with the gray science, is because eventually I just want to nuke the bases that are in my way. I did make a rocket launcher. Can't use it because I don't have any of the oil set up yet, but you know what? That is not balanced at all, and that's going to drive me nuts. Get rid of these. Where is the unbalance coming from? Probably just from the split, to be honest. And that's actually not moving. Oh, that's where all this unbalance is coming from, is these coal lines are feeding into here and not feeding in properly. If I, did that and then did this, that's much better. Oh, that's much better. I mean, it's still not compressed, but it works. Power usage is still good. As long as I don't run out of coal and I don't hit 36 megawatts, I'm good. Alright, so I'm about to turn my nanobots on. There we are, they are on. I don't know if you know about the nanobots, but it's basically a mod where I think after you get automation science, you can research nanobots, which allows you to craft a nano emitter and nanobot construction bots, which take a repair pack and an iron stick, which is, I think, 1 gear, 1 circuit, I think? No, 2 gears, 2 circuits, and 1 stick. And you can make bots that will go over here, and if you have a blueprint down and the items in your inventory, they will place them down. Apparently I had a bunch of... Oh yeah, I ran out of wooden power poles, so I just swapped out the wooden ones for medium ones. There we go. Yeah, this spaghetti madness is kind of insane. I mean, I don't know what this is doing. I don't know what I was thinking there. But we have this line and this line being fed by full belts, I think. There we are. Now they're both being fed by full belts. And these 3 lines and my steel line are getting fed from 2 belts, which is not ideal, but I'll live. I figure out how to best do this. Right now, this line of steel is just not iron, rather, is not getting used. Also, the belts are not upgraded here. An oversight. There. Pretty sure, yeah, these sets of belts are upgraded, but those weren't. What am I going to do with this set? How am I going to fit this in? Because these are already balancing between them. I need this to Oh, let me just do that. And then something like this. Alright, unfortunately this line is now feeding 2 of these and both iron smelters, steel smelters, so... Yeah, that Sims house would be ridiculous. So this is basically running off backup iron right now. Oh, apparently I was missing some stuff in here. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this steel is going to need its own dedicated iron source. Because most of my iron is going to, you know, iron instead of steel. There we go. Want to make sure this is going well. Let me just... Nope, I didn't mean to place 2 there. Just do one of these. Nope, fucking hell. I need modular armor's belt immunity system. There. More Sims traits. Please don't tell me that's DLC. Because that would be like, that would be the exact sort of DLC strategy people would go with nowadays. Want traits on your Sims? Pay for it. We are. I'm not gonna have enough furnaces to finish this out, am I? This is why I love the nanobots. Yeah, I figured it was either mods or DLC. DLC was my first idea, because that sounds like a perfect DLC idea. I need more inserters, and I need more furnaces. Could do with some wooden power poles, too, but... got plenty of these things, so... That's not covering it, is it? There we go. There. Just trying to get as many of these covered by electricity as possible. Even the ones I don't yet have. Alright. Time to go get power poles. Yeah, when you mod games, you should always expect some breakage. Oh, you know what? These arrays can't even really feed. Actually, they can, because this one feeds that line, that one feeds that line, that one feeds that line. These 3 lines will feed the end, basically. All these balancers, so ridiculous. Oh yeah, I came down here for inserters. Oh, I have way too much coal in my inventory. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to make an entirely new array. I might as... because these are not going to have any way at all to get their red circuits. Yeah, oh boy. I might just tear this down. I might wind up tearing this entire section out and and this section out too, and replacing it with an actual belt and inserter mall. Yeah, that seems like your mods are kind of breaking there. Alright, just get rid of this stuff. All this is from moving my coal belts to more convenient locations. I need to go over here. 100 furnaces should be enough to fill this area out. Oh yeah, these won't be powered. There we go. Place my inserters, please. Good robot minions. Okay. So this will eventually go over here. I think what I'm going to do, since there's already a balancer there, I'll do that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this line will feed into here. I mean, that's not ideal, but if I, say, do that and that, that, that'll make it a little bit more even. Yeah, I really don't have much more to research. Shooting speed, personal lead, combat robot. Might as well just do refined flammables. That's off-center.